Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to make an apple cobbler. I have all these beautiful golden delicious apples, and I lucked out because I found some frozen cobbler topping already made in our freezer. You can see how to make this on our website. Our peach blueberry cobbler topping is made in a different video, so please check that out. And we're going to have it with butter, light brown sugar, and we're also going to add raisins to it, cinnamon, and cornstarch. So let me get all these apples peeled and cut, and I'll show you how to make it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can bring you more recipes. Thank you. Here we have all of our mise en place. We have 3 pounds of apples that were peeled and sliced into wedges. And to that, we're going to add our light brown sugar, cinnamon, cornstarch, and sugar. But I'm going to mix that together first. And just break this up like so. And we're going to sprinkle this over our apples. And we're going to get it into our roasting pan and get this into the oven at 325. We're going to put it in there for about 30 minutes. Before I get into the roasting pan, I'm going to add the raisins, toss those around, and then I have my butter. I've already cut it, and I had this in the freezer so it's set up so we can break it apart. We want cube butter, and we're going to sprinkle the cubes of butter over the top of the apples. So let me get this mixed up, and then we'll put it in our... So once you get everything into your 9x13 baking dish, then we're going to sprinkle the butter, the cube butter, over the top, and we'll get it in the oven. So our apples were in the oven for a half hour at 325. When you bring them out, you want to stir them around so that all of those beautiful juices can coat, and make sure that your raisins are distributed. And then you're going to let it cool a little bit, maybe 15 minutes, let it cool. So during those 15 minutes, you're going to start to roll out the cobbler topping that you're going to put on. So while our apples are cooling, we are going to roll out our cobbler topping. So I have a piece of parchment paper, and I'm just going to lightly dust it with a little bit of flour. And we've been letting this sit out so it's soft enough that I can push my finger into it. And I let it defrost in the refrigerator overnight. And we're also going to put a little sprinkling of flour on the top. We don't want it to stick to our rolling pin, so you can even put a little bit on your rolling pin. And we're going to roll this out. We want to roll back and forth and keep rotating. So keep turning this like so. And you keep picking it up so that way you know it's not sticking to your parchment paper. You keep doing this, and you want to roll it out until it is about 1/3 of an inch thick. Here's our dough, so you can see that's how thick you want it. And this is not an apple pie. We're not going to put this into a pie shell. What we're going to do is sort of tear the dough and sort of make it like a patchwork on top of our apples. This is our cobbler. So we're going to just keep tearing it, and you can drape it over just a little bit on the edges and overlap it. But make sure you just want to make sure you get the whole entire thing covered. It's sort of like this patchwork pattern of pieces of cobbler. Now that I have the entire thing covered with our cobbler topping, I'm going to sprinkle on, this is cinnamon sugar, and I just put it in the jar. So that way it's easy to sprinkle. Now, there's not a lot of sugar actually in the apples, so you can sprinkle a generous amount of cinnamon sugar on top. Unless, of course, you want a low sugar diet, in which case, don't sprinkle on so much. All right? But anyhow, there you go. Now we're going to put it back into our 325-degree oven, and we're going to bake it until it's golden brown and puffy. Here is our beautiful apple cobbler right out of the oven. It was in the oven at 325 for about 35 to 40 minutes until it's golden brown color on top of the cobbler. And I'm going to dig in and take a bite. So it's still pretty hot, so I gotta let it cool. See all that steam coming out? All right, look at those apples and all that liquid. The raisins. Oh, I got some more. Just look at that, yum. So I gotta let that cool off, and then I can taste it and tell you how good it is. That was absolutely delicious. Oh, I can't wait to finish that. So I hope you were inspired to make this at home. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out all of our videos on our YouTube channel.
recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.